Right. So last class, we have seen about Tomcat, right? So what is it, and how what it's used for, how to install it, and how to configure it also. So how to configure Tomcat users, and the manager app, how to access the manager app, how to access the UI and everything, correct? And obviously how to start and stop. So any doubts in those? Any doubts?
Gone,
No, bro.
Others? Yeah. No.
gone.
All right. Today we'll see how to deploy Java applications to Tomcat. Got it? There are two ways to deploy it. One is through command line, another is through UI. First, we'll see with command line. So, how to deploy with command line? See, first let's go to Tomcat. So, this is the Tomcat directory. Here you can see something called web apps folder, right? Web apps directory. So, this is the deployment directory, deployment folder. So, let's say you have an artifact, Java artifact, which we got some build or something. Now, in order to deploy that through Tomcat, you have to get that artifact into this web apps directory. To keep it simple, you have to copy or whatever, move it into deployment directory. That's it. Let's download a sample Java artifact from Google, sample war file. So you may ask why we are downloading from Google. We have our own application, right? We have built our own thing with Java, correct? But it does not have anything inside it. It does not have a code inside. If we deploy, nothing will come. Want to see the output, right? Whether it is working or not after deploy. So that's why I'm downloading few samples from internet. Because it should show something for us whether it is working or not. Our code is nothing is there. We didn't even touch anything. I don't know how to write the Java code. That's why I'm downloading. Let's say let's download this var file. So sample.var. This is my artifact. After building, this is what I got. Let's say example. Let's just simply copy this sample artifact into web apps. What is it? Come on. Is it? Why it got stuck? You can still hear my voice, right? Everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, bro. But whatever you said, last some seconds, we couldn't hear.
Yeah, that's okay. Thanks. Internet issue, that's okay. So what I was telling is, so now I got a Java artifact, right? A var artifact. In order to deploy this, in order to let's say deploy this one, simply I just copy this artifact to Tomcat web apps directory. That's it. Done. Let's go to Tomcat web apps. The sample is there. What it will do is, we don't need to do anything. Nothing we really need to do anything. We just copy our web apps, sorry, our artifacts into web apps directory. It will automatically extract it. See, earlier there is no sample. If you see here earlier, we didn't open it. That's okay. Let's delete it again. So these are the usual directories in web apps. Now, what is my scenario? I want to deploy the sample application. I mean, sample var file. I mean, this is what our Java application, right? We deploy the artifacts, not the direct code. Simply what I just do, sample. Come on, yeah. SVT, Tomcat, with that. Come on, man. I think it lost again. What is it? Yeah. Simply I copied my sample var to web apps, correct? Let's go. Sorry. See, I just deployed this var file. What it will do is usually this Tomcat, it will automatically extract this var file, this artifact. Whatever inside the code, whatever the code is there inside, it will automatically extract. So that's why this director came. Here it was not there if you observe. It will automatically extracts. In this, what is there? The code, the Java code, whatever we built. These are all the files. Let's forget about what is. Got it? How to deploy through command line. Simple. We just copy our artifact to web apps directory. That's it. That's it. Not more than that. If someone asks how to deploy Tomcat or how to deploy, Java application through Tomcat means simple. Just copy your artifact to web apps directory. That's it. It'll work. That simple it is. Now, sorry,
Will it
is
will it
sorry.
be yeah will jar and var both are artifact, right? So if I move jar file also, will it be extract
Yes,
automatically?
that I'll tell you now. So, I have your question. So, I mentioned earlier, right? We have our application which is building jar, but there is no code inside it, so we can deploy. In Tomcat, we can deploy jar, var, and year. There is year also, enterprise archive. But how Tomcat works is there is something called JSP files. JSP files. These files should be present. These are called servlet files. These files should be present in order to Tomcat to load the application to work on it. We can deploy jar also. That's very common to use jar, but the respective file should be there. So the Tomcat will know, okay, it's a web application. We need to extract it and we need to run it. Yeah, you can do it, no problem. Why I mentioned var is because it's the most common used artifact type. That's why I'm just using it. Is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Others? So far, how to deploy to Tomcat. Just copy your artifact
Yes, sir.
in any way. I mean, not just, whatever the CP. Anyway, you just have to keep your artifact into the apps directory. That's it. That's the only thing. Now it's done. Deployment is done. Now we have to access it. We have to check it whether it's working or not. How to check it? Let's go to Tomcat. There is yeah, Tomcat UI. This is the Tomcat UI, right? Just simply refresh. If you observe, these are the application list. See, sample is there. This is what we just deployed. How do I know this whether it is the one we deployed or not? Based on see, based on the name. Remove the extension. It will use this name. Is it here? And you can see some slash sample. It seems slash. Let's click on this. This is the application. Sample hello application. This is how you access it. This is the URL. Slash whatever the name. What is this slash sample? Why it came? I mean, I didn't do it. I mean, but why it came is this is called context path. Context path. If you see here, context path. What what exactly context path is? See, you deploy an application. Now you want to access it. Then it means you have to give an URL for that. It means you have to give some path for that on how to access it. Let's say slash test slash 123 slash abc something whatever it is. So you have to give something to it. So if you don't give any path on how to access, automatically Tomcat will give the name of the artifact as a path. So see sample.var is there. Sample is the name, right? .var is extension. Forget about that. Sample is the name. So automatically it took sample as the context path. Let's go to another one. This is the one. Second one. This artifact. Yeah, click here to download the sample web app. Right. So now what happens? What is the application name here? Sample web app. The context path will be sample web app. Let's see. I mean, let's see whether it works. So directly, I'm downloading in web apps directory itself because earlier I just want to show you how to deploy. Now simply download directly here. See, I deployed here in the web apps. Let's refresh it will automatically. Sorry, not this. See, where is this sample web app? See, just click on it. See, this is the application. This is the code, whatever they wrote. I mean, that's how it is. See slash sample web app. If you don't give any context path, it automatically gives the application. Got it? Is it clear? I mean, which I just told.
Yes, sir.
Context path.
Yes.
See here, context path. You can give any context path also that we'll see now. But as of now, when you deploy with the command line, we didn't give any context path on how to access the application. So automatically it takes it. It takes the application. Sorry, the where I mean, sorry, the artifact, the name of the artifact. What is or the project name simply you can say because the name also will comes from pom.xml, right? So that's how you deploy through command line and you know how to access them with context path because you can see context path in the manager app. That's why the manager app is required. Yesterday, that's why we have created a user and to give the manager access, admin access, in order to log into the manager app, my manager application, so that it's easy to see all the applications like this. Let's say I deploy 100 applications. You can see 100 list here with context path. Simply click on that. We'll open a new tab, see it works. That's it. As simple as nothing really. See, is this okay? Now I want to I want to remove these deployments. Simple, delete the files. What is that? Sample star. Because if you see sample.var and sample also will be generated. I mean, it's extracted simply. As I told you, right? Web artifact, barriers or anything. It's extraction. I mean, it's a combination of all the Java code into single file because it's building the code. When you deploy, it will automatically extract. We don't need to do anything. See, sample web app also. See, it came in directory. Simply just delete. See, it's gone. Now refresh here also, it's gone. Gone. See nothing. These are the default ones, so we'll ignore this. This is a manager app, host manager, because this is the manager which you are accessing. Yes, no. Slash manager. See, click on it. This will only come. This is documentation, some examples it seems. Host manager. Yeah, that's okay. Now, all right. Can you, is clear? I mean, is it clear? How to deploy and how to remove the deployments also through command line and how to access obviously from UI. So, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now we'll do the same thing, exactly same thing with UI. how to deploy the same, Java artifacts or Java applications through Manager-GUI, through this one. Here we can do it simply. One option is this, WAR file to deploy. Simply upload your WAR file. If you have WAR file on laptop, simply upload, deploy. See, message okay. Where is this? See, sample it's here. See, nice, simple as that. Let's say another one is there. Let's simply choose to deploy. See, it's okay. It means it's success. Where is it? See, sample will be up. See, simple. You just have to upload your artifact and deploy it. That's it. I mean, that's how you deploy from UI. There is one other way that also we'll see, but this is the default way. Simply upload your artifact from your laptop wherever it is, and choose your WAR file and deploy it. Now we'll see in the command what we did. In order to remove the deployments, we removed the directories, right? Correct. That's what we did. Let's go here. See sample. It came here. Even if you deploy from UI, where it will do, it will deploy in web apps only. That's the only directory. See, it came to web website. Now I want to remove the deployment. From command line, what you did? RMF and RF, you remove this directory and artifact. But from UI, there is an option called undeploy. See, these are our application. Stop, reload, undeploy. Stop means it will stop the application. Reload, obviously, reload. Undeploy means it will remove that. See, it's gone. Undeployed application. Sample web. I want to undeploy this. Simply undeploy. See, gone. So here also the files will be deleted. Sorry. See, gone. That's how it is. Any doubts so far?
No, no.
Others?
No,
No, bro.
Let me download the artifacts here again. Mhm. So I have two artifacts here. I want to deploy these two. Let's say this is one more scenario, but I can deploy through command line and simply I just copy to the web, so it will deploy. Or through UI, I'll also deploy, simply upload the files if I is there in my laptop and all that. That also I'll deploy. There's one more thing. Another scenario will be there. Usually we use this. I want to change my context path. I want to give my own context path. See, until now we upload artifact. What Java will do? It will take, you know, the file name as a context path. Correct? That's what we have seen until now. Is am I correct? I mean, so I want to give my own context path. I don't want slash sample or slash sample blah 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 something. I want to give my own thing. How to give? This is what we use this one deploy director and where file also. So here context path. So you can give your own. Let's say slash this context path. What is the version you want to use? You can. It's not mandatory, but simply just use it. 1.0 and where file where path you have to be. Where is the where file path? So this where file path means wherever our where file is present in the server. So simply paste the opt tomcat. Sorry, not this. This is where my where file is, right? In the server. That's why I give the path, the where file path. Here, do remember one thing. It is saying deploy director where file located on the server. It means not in your Windows laptop wherever you're using it, wherever you're accessing the Tomcat. This artifact should be present in within your server wherever it is. Then you have to give the server path, not the Windows path, not not the mission path wherever you're running this, wherever you're accessing this. And server means wherever you're running the Tomcat. Got it? Now what I'm doing, I'm deploying the same sample var file, but with my own context path called slash test with some version 1.0. Let's remove the version. We'll try again. Simply deployed application at context path slash test. Where is it? Same application, but with a slash test. Let's open. See, earlier it was slash sample, right? We changed the context path slash test. Same thing. Let's say context path you can't give same for multiple applications. It has to be different. So do remember that. Now let's say I want to deploy that one. UI slash prod. There is the context path opt sample.org. What is the name? Sample webapp.org. Deploy slash prod. Open it. See, it worked. That's it. You want to deploy with your own context path? You have to use this. And make sure the var or jar, whatever the artifact, should be present within your server, wherever the Tomcat is running, not where you are accessing the Tomcat. Where is the Tomcat running in my Linux machine? Where I'm accessing in my own laptop. So the artifacts or workers should be present in my Linux server, wherever the Tomcat is installed, wherever Tomcat is running. To remember that. And if you don't want to change any context path, simply deploy, upload your artifact from your local laptop, wherever you're accessing. And you want to do the same thing from command line, copy everything to web apps. As simple as that. Now, even if you deploy something in the UI, what happens? It will come to web apps only. Obviously, there is no other option. See, if you observe here, we uploaded these two files. But why the names are here? These things. Because context path we changed. So, the file names also changed according to the context path. Got it?
Yes.
That's all. That's how we deploy it. I mean, not we, just everyone. So whoever using Tomcat, this is the way they deploy. Just deploy their application to the apps. But they do it in different ways through script or through pipelines. That we'll see next class. So through pipelines or through some automation scripts, through some command. There are so many things. We'll see one by one. Don't worry. But so generally, manually, we deploy Tomcat. So any doubts in Tomcat so far? Anything?
So all our application will run inside only the Tomcat under the port 1990. We can't to whether we can't to pair like our test application into a different port, the same server host.
Yes. Then what I have to do is, sorry, you have to install Tomcat twice, and you have to run those two Tomcat servers in a different port numbers. Let's say currently Tomcat is running 9090 port. What is the default Tomcat port? 8080, right?
80.
So you can run like another Tomcat. You can install another Tomcat and run it on 8080 port. That's separate. This is separate. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, bro.
We can install same one, I mean, multiple Tomcat instances in the same server, but with the different ports because you can't use the same port for everything because only one port can be used. But in real time, what usually do they have completely different infrastructure for test, for fraud, from different environments they would have. Same replicated environments. I mean, almost everything looks similar except they are in different servers because they want to test it multiple times right before going to production. They'll maintain it separate servers, not in a single server. Not a good approach. But yeah, your question, yes, we can do it. Simple what I do now, let's say I want to run Tomcat in 8080 code. What I do? Simply, let me try here. No worries. It won't take much time. The Tomcat is already there, right? I downloaded. So what I do? See, now I got two Tomcats. One is Tomcat, which is my old current one. Tomcat new, which is a new one. Simply what I do new, I start it. It will start. Same IP address, 108. Yes. Did I allow? Yeah. 8080. Let me just check once. Wait. 808080. It's allowed. So I should be able to access this. Oh, did you practice this? We have to do a few things, correct? In order to access from remote. Do you remember those? Meta-inf, where to update the context.xml file. Hope you remember this HTTP class.
Yes, command this line.
You can remove it. There is also balance. The same thing what I have to do is post manager. Yes. Now shut down. Yes. Start up or you can use Catalina.sh export. Same. Now refresh. See, this is one instance of Tomcat with some different port number. This is another Tomcat with 9090 port. See, both are working. Now I can deploy here also. It will work, no problem. Very simple. Let's try it. First, let's create a user. Simply copy from here. We'll change the username and everything. This is this. What do we use? Not text, maybe something else. That's a prod. Password keep it test 123. User cycle created. Now let's stop again. Started. Let's refresh the page. Sorry. Let's refresh. Working. What is the username and password? Prod. See, it also got manager file. See now applications are not there here. Why? Because they're completely two different things, completely two different Tomcat instances running in different ports. So there is no communication between them, except that they are in the same server. That's it. See, correct? Now deploy the same thing here. It'll work. Deploy. Sample is there. C slash sample. Now 8080. See, clear?
Yeah, clear.
We can run any number of instances. All you have to make sure is run them in a different port number. That's it. See, SonarCube also similar thing. Nexus also similar thing. But yeah, those three are user port numbers. You can run SonarCube also multiple instances in a single server, except you have to change the port number of 9000. Currently, we are running in 9000. If you want to run one more 9001, 9002, whatever it is. The port numbers usually is from 1000 to 65,000. We can change use the port number. Below 1000, mostly they are default port numbers. Don't change them. Like 80, port 43. These are all default for web servers. Don't change it. Is it clear? Same to Nexus also, 8081, right? Port number. Now install another Nexus instance. Change port to 8082. Now you have Nexus is 8081 and 8082. That's a plus. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for today's. I mean, we with this we close the Tomcat. I hope you understand. Tomcat. It's not complicated, but it's required. So the next one we'll see. We'll see more interesting classes coming up. So, but you have to know all these things until now, until Tomcat from GitHub to see what's tomorrow. I mean, not Monday, not tomorrow. So, is it okay? Is it,
Um,
Anna, I
bro,
have a small.
yeah, tell me.
Till now, we have installed and we configured in server.xml that username, password, and Manager-GUI. And in
Mm.
order to access from remote server, we removed
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
in metadata env. Right?
Mm.
But what I want to do is I don't want to do all the things. Just I want to install the Tomcat and I would like to copy the WAR file to web apps folder and go to browser and copy the public IP, give port number slash WAR file name. It will work on. No?
No, it won't work.
Okay.
See, let's take an example. You want a car. Currently, you have diesel or petrol with you. You want a car now. How will you get directly go to showroom and take it the car? Just pour the petrol in the car diesel tank and take no right. How the car comes out of the showroom? There are process right. There are certain steps we need to follow in order to get the car correct. You have to get a loan, pay the amount, sign the papers, get the RC, get the number plate. Then the car will come out. Correct? Anything will have a process right. Let's a bike also same thing. Simply just don't go to showroom and take the bike whatever you want. Right? First you talk, you pay the money, same again formalities. Then your bike will come on a certain day. Then whatever the petrol you have, you'll pour that and you'll use it. That is the process that we need to follow in order to access your application. Let's say any other tool. Take any tool as an example. Maven, Sonar. Why we need to set up all those things? Because that is a process involved in order to achieve what you want in the tool. Simply just deploy a workflow, no, it won't work. You have to make sure all these processes are configured in order to. That's a part of the process. It's a part of whatever you're trying to achieve. What you're trying to achieve, deploy your application. So in order to do that, you need all these things. So without these steps, you cannot do it. No, got it. There are
Okay.
steps you need to follow. It's mandatory.
Way
Okay,
I
you
get
can't.
this doubt is in browser URL. I have seen IP address colon port number slash WAR file name. That's why
That's a
I got
that's
this.
application name, not yeah. It's a varfile name, but don't call it a varfile name. How the varfile name will come through the application from the pom.xml. So it's application. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
but whatever you're saying is correct. But if you observe, even just now, right just before 5 minutes, when I was installing a new instance, or early and yesterday also, first time we didn't access from outside, right? Correct.
Yes, yes,
So if you deploy
yes,
varfile, how that will get access? No, is it correct?
okay. Yes, yes,
So in order
got
to
it.
access the application or whatever the application you deploy, you have to enable the remote access. That's what we did.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, got it.
So yeah. So hope Tomcat is clear. So we'll start again from Monday. And obviously, tomorrow is Sunday. So, yeah, enjoy your weekend and enjoy your festival today. So, I don't want to disturb you anymore. So, we'll meet on Monday, same time. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bro,
Thank you.
last question.
Yeah,
So, in our previous topic for Nexus, you said we have an alternate as well for like a JFrog. But
JFrog,
here,
yes.
for the deploying our artifact into the
We didn't
Tomcat, do
use
we have any
Nexus.
alternative?
Sorry?
No, no, no. We have any alternative for Tomcat? That was my question.
There are so many. What is it? Wildfly, if I remember this. Let me search. Yeah, Wildfly, JBoss, Wildfly, blah blah. So Wildfly was a top cat. People also use Wildfly. That is, but it's a little complicated to install. That's it. I mean, not really. Again, that was complicated. We can use it, no problem. So Wildfly, JBoss and Wildfly both are similar because they're older version, newer version. They are alternative to Tomcat. But why Tomcat? Why, if you see so many people use Tomcat? Because it's easy, right? See how easy it is to deploy your application. Nothing really. Yeah, just within 10 minutes, I install the Tomcat and deploy it. Sample application. See, it's the same process, right? For in bigger application, it won't change. So, I think most people try to use this because it has UI, unique UI. You can deploy from UI command line. That's why people use this one. I mean, I'm not saying no one uses Wildfly. People, there are most people who use that also. Majority are here. That's so. Let's say Sonar Cube, not just Sonar, like Sonar Cube is code analysis tool, right? It's not only one. There are like there are tens of tools. Testing tools are huge. I mean, there are so many tools. We don't even know the names properly. Sonar Cube is most commonly used one, most famous one. That's why we're discussing that. See, there are so many. Nexus also JFrog is there. Maven for Maven also Ant is there, as I told you. Ant is a two other one. Still people use Ant. But why only specific tools we're discussing? Because these tools are most commonly used or most famous in a DevOps environment. Most companies prefer these tools over other tools. That's why we are discussing this. Simple. So if you put all these tools in resume, you might get calls, and these tools will be commonly used. Let's say you went to the company with you by your luck, so your company using the tools which you have learned. It's easy for you, right? Correct. Let's say you went into a company and they're using completely different set of tools. Like let's say for GitHub, they are not using GitHub, they are using GitLab or some other else. And for Sonar, they are using Cucumber or something. And for Nexus, they are using JFrog. And for Ant, they are using, sorry, for Maven, they are using Ant. For Tomcat, they are using Wildfly. You may not know the tools, but you know the process. What exactly that will do, what exactly, where exactly we should do it. This idea at least you'll get. So I'm just saying as an example. I mean, not really, but yeah, Tomcat have alternative called Wildfly JBoss. People use that also. No worries. There is an IBM tool also. I forgot that. What is that name?
WebSphere,
I think
WebSphere or WebLast.
not WebLogic, not WebLogic. I think WebLogic is it? Not. I don't really remember. But yeah, either WebLogic or WebSphere. I don't know. Within those two only. So IBM have also have a similar tool. They use internally. Obviously, they don't use outside one. Got it?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So any doubts? Any other doubts? Do practice this. It's easy. It won't take hardly 5 minutes or 10 minutes, let's say. But yeah, do practice. Otherwise, you'll forget it. Got it?
Yes, sure.
Right.
Okay.
Nice. Bye, everyone.